Meghan Markle's Instagram comeback is stirring controversy, especially after she disabled comments on her cheerful beach clip, prompting the internet to call her out for censorship and a lack of self-awareness. Meghan Markle has made her return to Instagram, and it seems she couldn't resist the urge to share a cheerful beach clip. In this video, she dons an all-white ensemble, frolicking along the shore and soaking in the sun while living out her best fantasy of freedom. With a playful smile, she scrawls Sir 2025 in the sand and dashes off into the distance, reminiscent of a scene from a self-indulgent romantic comedy. However, the plot thickens after this seemingly carefree moment. Meghan made the controversial decision to turn off comments on the post. No love, no hate, just silence. Unsurprisingly, this choice did not sit well with everyone. The internet quickly seized the opportunity to voice their opinions. One user on X, formerly Twitter, bluntly called her a coward for disabling comments, while another quipped, "A narcissist always turns the comments off." The criticism didn't stop there. One particularly witty individual sarcastically remarked about her desire to connect with fans, adding a few laughing emojis for good measure. Can you feel the shade? Let's be honest. Did we really expect Meghan to leave the comments open? She clearly knew what she was doing. If the feedback isn't overwhelmingly positive, why give people a platform to voice their opinions? It's become all too predictable at this point. Meghan has established a pattern. When facing criticism, she opts for censorship instead of engagement. This beach reel is just another example of her selective sharing, an embodiment of her tendency to control the narrative. It resonates with the same energy as that infamous Christmas card photo, leaving us questioning why everything she touches seems filtered in a way that feels artificial. Now, let's discuss this Instagram comeback. It feels rather rich, especially considering that Meghan and Harry previously vowed to stay away from social media for the sake of their mental health. They claimed they couldn't endure the relentless abuse online. Yet here she is, posting videos as if nothing ever happened. Back in 2018, Meghan shut down all her social media accounts, and many believed she was done with it for good. Fast forward to 2023, and it turns out she quietly created a new Instagram account, making her return almost inevitable. But let's talk about turning off comments for a moment. This move is quite telling for someone who labels social media as toxic. It's amusing to see such a blatant contradiction. Meghan's inability to handle criticism is glaring. She resembles that person at a dinner party who can't stand when the conversation shifts away from their latest achievements. Even if those achievements include her almost being a member of the royal family, it seems she craves a spotlight that's solely focused on her. Who can forget the buzz surrounding her secret return to Instagram? It felt as if we were all expected to sit on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting her grand re-entry into the digital world. Meghan seems to believe she can still maintain influencer status, transitioning from royal to influencer and now back to influencer again. It's almost impressive to watch someone fumble so spectacularly. While royal fame was a significant step up, calling herself an influencer feels disingenuous when her primary talent appears to be posting vague images of pink flowers and playing with her hair. The reality is that people are increasingly uninterested in this narrative. The absence of comments on her posts speaks volumes. Meghan's need for control appears stronger than ever. She wants to share her story, but only in a carefully curated environment where no one can disrupt her narrative with opposing views. This behavior is classic Meghan Markle. In essence, this latest Instagram venture is a reflection of her ongoing struggle to navigate public perception. Instead of embracing the platform as a space for connection, she uses it to curate a specific image, a version of herself that aligns with her desires and aspirations, free from criticism. This kind of selective engagement not only undermines her credibility, but also raises questions about her authenticity. As she continues to navigate her path as a public figure, it becomes increasingly clear that Meghan is most comfortable in a bubble where she can control the narrative. The irony of her situation is hard to ignore. She wants to be seen and celebrated, yet she's unwilling to face the complexities that come with public life. In conclusion, Meghan's return to Instagram, complete with the disabling of comments, is emblematic of her ongoing struggle for control and acceptance. It highlights her desire to promote her narrative while avoiding the realities of public scrutiny. As she continues to share her carefully crafted moments, the question remains, can she truly engage with her audience while keeping them at arm's length? Only time will tell, but for now, the world watches, waiting to see how this latest chapter unfolds.